Ready? Lyndon here for Grown Men Talk. This week we'll be discussing exotic entertainment and the lifestyle that comes with it. I have the wonderful Shayna here with us, former exotic dancer.
Nastasia.
Nastasia?
Yes.
Oh, that was your dance name.
that's me.
Okay, and we have, I know, Marlon from Divine Men of Choice. Them call him Jamaican Sensation. So, respect for coming, guys. So, let me start with Shayna. At what age did you start dancing?
Age. I started dancing in 2019.
Okay, so you don't want to give us the age. That's absolutely fine, my bad.
No.
And what made you choose that profession though?
Well, at the time I didn't have anything doing, and I look at my spouse and I'm like, why don't I try dancing? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna talk about it, and then he's like, we're going to for 6 months, and then we're going to see how it goes. So that's how I started.
And 6 months turned into how long?
I stopped last year, April.
So that's about 4 years? 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Marlon, when you decided to start?
This is a
Divine Men of Choice.
2010.
2010. And what made you decide to?
A trip to Vegas. And I saw an event with Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale.
And I saw the line outside for the event. And I said, well, on there, them white way they can attract so much persons. I mean, if you do a thing and build a group and do the thing. So it started with me first, build myself out as a brand, and then I got the group together.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how has it been for you? Because I know you're still going, right?
Yeah, man. Still I deal with it. Well, more managing and making sure the show them go on and stuff like that.
Okay.
If it's so often because I love it, I just pop out and I want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, man, we have 3 shows actually. We have one in Portland, which is Friday, February 9th, and one in Montego Bay, Saturday,
The 10th?
and then the 17th in Portmore, at Club Velocity.
At Club Velocity.
Club Velocity,
So,
yeah.
ladies, you hear that? Portland,
Yeah.
Montego Bay. Portland the 9th, Montego Bay the 10th, Portmore the 17th.
It's gonna be lit.
One, is it derogatory to say stripper? Like to call you a stripper?
Honestly, it don't mean nothing to me.
No?
It don't mean nothing to me.
No, because I know like some people, them kind of frown upon it when you be like, oh, are you a stripper? And like, no, I'm an exotic dancer. And I'm like,
That's kind of when I'm like embarrassed of what I'm doing.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you
not.
have to own
Own what you do.
because it feeds you.
Right.
So you can't really listen to what anybody else said, because if you do that, then you're going to just take it as, hey, this derogatory, or it have a stigma, and you're not going to want to do it.
Right. What was it like your first time on stage?
I love performing. I do. The first, going onto stage was nerve-wracking, but once I got onto stage and I started twirling and music and little alcohol, everything was smooth after that.
So, I mean, your first time when you went up there, did you actually take off your clothes? Like, that wasn't...
No, when I just started, I didn't, because I just going into it, so I didn't know anything about it. I just know that it was dancing and performing in front of a whole heap of people. And then after a while, I get used to it, and I'm like, I took out my bra and I said, ooh, money, okay, all right. So eventually everything just gone.
So, was it weird, like for instance, when you just started and to have strangers touching you? Was that something where you did have to kind of like put yourself in a, you get used to it, put yourself in a mind frame? Was it, the first time it happened, like what was what, if you can remember, what was your initial thought?
I don't really want them touch me still, but them touch and I see money at true. So
instant gratification.
yes, man. It was worth it.
What was it like your first time performing, Marlon? You nervous?
No. You know what's funny about it? I went to New York. When I came back to Jamaica from Vegas or whatever, I had the idea and everything. I said to myself, so how am I going to start this thing? So I started research, ventures, everything, what needs to be done. When I went to New York, I went to a spot in Westford called Negro Village. I went to have dinner down there with my girl and her family. And downstairs in Negro Village, I had a bridal shower going on. So I showed up in Negro Village with a cowboy hat on, nice t-shirt, black jeans, whatever. So the lady thought I was a stripper for the event.
Oh, wow.
So I said, no, I'm not the person. She was like, we hired this guy, he hasn't showed up, it's been around 3 hours. Would you mind doing us a favor? I'm saying, I'm actually having dinner.
Divine intervention?
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm actually having dinner. The person was like, no man, hear what you wanted. I said, I've never done this before, and I have no idea what to do. But you don't know, say, man, Jamaica come over dance and them something, so a simple thing that.
Right.
So we look upon him and say, all right, here we go. If you don't come now overtime, you can come in upstairs. The man's still in the show. So we're gonna pay you what we would have paid him, which is $400. And yeah, I said, I'm not taking my pants in, because I don't know about the other aspect of how to do it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So she's like, that's fine. So there was a store across the street. I went and bought a bottle of baby oil. I already had a marina underneath. I go downstairs in the bathroom, change her, and the favorite time I come out to a shaggy, Mr. Lover. Brother, the place shut down. And all I did was step out and just bust up my shirt. And we can't wine out the color, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that was it, bro.
And from this, like,
it was a high.
It's the high.
And as some proper corporate females, brother, when I say some woman where you wouldn't even think you couldn't talk to on the road.
Right.
The way they behave, it's a different bag.
Hold on, first of all, let me tell them this. For anybody who has never been to one of a male show where it's just the male dancers, I used to sponsor Divine Men of Choice events. And I remember the first time I went, I was blown. Because I was like, and me out there, me feel like me out there. But when you see these corporate women, as him say, and like the big woman them and so, and them wild, they fit them get 10 times wilder than I want to see any man do in any strip club. Anything you want to see a man do in a strip club, just know that the woman them go 10 times harder. I remember one show, like I went up there to give away a prize, and like they were like, oh, the person have to dance in front of me, and this big woman come and she start dance and brush. She take off my shirt. And then I was like, all right. And then she take off my undershirt. I'm like, all right. And she pull my belt and like she pull my pants. And I said, yo. I remember going home that night and I had on a white shirt. And when you look on the front, the back, everywhere, makeup right, shoot me in the crowd and them are grab me. And I say, yo, me not even, me not understand. So,
bro,
listen, like, it.
Yeah.
I think it's the feeling of being free.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what is so.
And our culture don't know that to
enticing.
be too. Yeah.
Yeah. So while they might go out in the dance hall space and you see, you know, girls are go on them head top and them a dance and thing. When you go in the strip club, it's like you just feel like you're able to do anything.
Right.
You just walk and you just have fun.
And I guess it's kind of like especially for the ladies, because usually they don't get that opportunity where it's all like-minded people and nobody's judging them and you can just let loose.
Inhibition release.
Brother, them just let loose. So I do understand that part of it. A common misconception that a lot of Jamaicans have, especially where the women are concerned, is that every female dancer also sells sex.
True.
Is that true?
No, it's not.
So, but some
do.
Okay,
but
so
then it's a choice.
right.
It's a choice.
So let me ask you, for like where you did work, what would be like the average price what a girl would have charge if a man come and say, boy?
30.
30 grand.
Yes.
And that
it
is-
goes up.
So is that until I come, or is that for like 30 minutes, or is it for a time period? How it go?
You're in the room, and then they time you basically. I'm not sure how much the time was.
So me have to come in at that time there?
Yeah.
Or so you may not come and get a refund? Like, that's not, I feel like if me have pay fee, your job is
You
supposed
better
to
lock
be
your mind
there.
up. You better lock your mind and squeeze it out. That's what I tell you.
Like for you guys, madam, I know say woman must come to and be like,
Bro,
yo.
our industry is so fickle. We're point blank. We're a fantasy that should never be a reality.
Right.
That's why you keep them coming back.
Right.
Because I used to have lap dance and then they cut it out.
Because
And one of my
that
guys-
lap dance them used to get
Bro,
rowdy.
one individual kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I said, brother, it's a brand new bed. We deal with that thing. So I want people to understand something real quick. So some person gets into this because of money. Them don't have anything else to do. I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. If I say a business that's a niche that no one else is doing, I'm going into that business.
Right.
I go research it, I go understand it, and then I go forward. I don't just want to make the little bit, I want to make the long all of it.
Right.
So I'm going to structure something, put together a team, and we're going to mash up the place.
Right.
You understand? This is a long session to answer your question. No. Not indulge, nor do I tell my guys to do it, but if they do it, I have no idea.
And you can't do nothing.
And if I find out, them have to go deal back.
I actually remember years ago when you were doing it, and I mean at this point I feel like say only they go hard because it was at Hedo every weekend.
Yeah,
you
man.
on everything.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
And I remember that you used to have that problem because a lot of the guys that you were employing, them couldn't keep it business.
Nah,
and
bro.
so and a lot of the times it was causing friction
Yeah,
and
man.
whatever.
Big time. What a lot of people need to understand, you know, at the end of the day, no matter what profession you do, you're a man and you're a woman. So you have to represent yourself as such. I have two beautiful kids. I want them Google me on the internet.
You need it to
and
be
see
that.
me tell them about my business. There's no hiding because I want to be ashamed of.
Right.
And I break down the business part of it so they can understand the reason why. And I'm
Right.
still venturing into other stuff, if you get what I mean.
Right.
But I love it, don't get it twisted. I love
Listen
this.
now,
Bro.
it's funny because just like how you say, you saw something that it was missing and it's a niche and it's a business. It was the same thing with me and sex toys.
Yeah.
When how I started initially was I wanted to buy something for somebody and I couldn't find it because nobody was out there like that for say, yo, me do this.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when I started by like, yo, freak, this, that, and I was like, yo, I can't say anything, but I was going to the bank.
That's it, bro.
You get what I say? When I'm going to the bank, they don't call me dildo man. They say Mr. Dawes. You get what I say? I'm like, people are so stupid. Like, I'm going at this and I feel like say, at one point, I was the shit when it came to sex toys.
You were,
If
man.
it wasn't.
What are you set it up? We are talking
You
about.
get what I say? Because
man.
nobody else, I think the only person that was doing it before me was Fetish Secrets, and then they'd have a
Not to
their
that
thing
level,
was,
not to your level.
but the level that I brought it to and how open
Yeah,
I
not
was
to your
with
level.
Snapchat and the BBM and them, I was the first person to do it, and I made a lot of people more comfortable. Just like with unlike a lot of times I'll see women or even men come to the strip club, and in real life they're so timid and whatever, and come in there and how to make them feel them actually open up
Exactly.
and indulge into the whole world. So I completely understand. So Shayna, you said that you stopped dancing.
I did, yeah.
What made you make that decision?
Lyndon, can of worms, Lyndon. Can of worms.
We
Alright, so when COVID kicked in, I was at home. Wasn't
Right.
doing anything, I had to look a job.
right.
Right? Because you know me a long time. You know me not like sit down for too
You
long.
always had to something.
I always have to up and do something.
Right.
So I found a job, right? I started the corporate thing, and it was working for me during COVID. And then clubs start back, and I decided that hey, over here, them actually I collect my taxes and stuff, and then the club are bringing extra money, so I juggled both for a very long time.
Right.
They still had their restrictions and stuff, and then after now, when club opened fully, I still kept it going. I still juggle it, but they now had an issue. So basically, the energy they were pushing to me constantly was, you have to choose, you have to choose, and I tried my hardest to make it work. Now, my thing is that I was bringing in a lot of money in the club. However, they said I'm responsible for doing my taxes and stuff, which I fully agree.
Right.
But at the same time, I am working somewhere where my things that when I can do that structure there, will make it kind of easier and accessible versus me, I could go somewhere else to have it done.
Well, to be fair, from a business aspect, that is not really something that you would want to take on, because also what it would also mean is that they would probably have to also file that as a income.
Yeah, that's what I later understood.
They would have to file it as an income. So to be honest, whatever club you was working at, I would tell you the same shit.
No, that's okay. I
But
get to learn that.
I guess
later.
what they could have done is to bring in an accountant, introduce him to you guys and be like, yo, if we don't want somebody to file or whatever, you can go to this person. You get me? So there are means and ways of doing things, but in terms of what they did, I can't wrong them. They actually did the right thing for their business.
That I learned that whole thing because we had a whole conversation about that, and the same thing you were saying about the accountant, they did bring that up to me.
Okay.
But eventually now things did kind of die down, and then I was sick, and then I went back to work and stuff. Cause you know I have to travel, and then them look on me one day and say, hey, your belly will get too big. You have 3 weeks to lose it. So I'm looking at it like, you know what? I just packed my shit and I did not return.
All right.
And I stayed with the day job.
All right. But also,
That's basically it.
once again, to be fair,
It's a business, man.
it is from the business aspect of it. Because to be honest, if I was supposed to open a club here in Jamaica, there are a lot of girls that could
There
not
has to be a
work in my
standard,
club.
bro.
There has to be a standard. Because you have to remember, no, me coming in there and wanting to spend my money, you're supposed to be like a fantasy.
True.
I am going to spend my money on the girl that look like, yo, I would have want fuck the shit out of you. So you won't get my money tonight, even if I can't. You understand? And so they are kind of right where, and I mean, it's okay because I've seen girls with body, like plus size girls, but they're still sexy. Out here, you have some people who are slappy. Like,
Straight. Yeah.
and it's not body shaming or nothing like that, but
Them
if
just
you
don't
are
care.
if you are in a certain profession, you are supposed to maintain yourself and carry yourself a certain way. It's just like if you go your gynecologist and is a woman and when she passes she stink. You are gonna really stay with that gynecologist to make it's the same thing. You get what I say? And also I feel like most of the time when you have girls that are that attractive in your club, it gets away from the people coming and them come to you, yo, beg you a tip, no? Beg that and the easiest way to turn me off. Me not take lap dance and them thing. I don't do lap dances. As much as I love the strip club, if you're on the stage and I like you, we will come and tip you and all of that. You get what I'm saying? But you're not gonna like get me in a lap dance room or whatever. That has never been me. But you see the minute you come and beg me, it's like, bro. You understand?
Yes,
So
it's a different ballgame.
it's a different ball game, and a lot of people, that is the thing with it. Like out here, I feel like maintain the image. Like if this is what is paying your bills and is your livelihood, why would you not invest in yourself? Like why would you not
Simple.
go to the gym? Why would you not change your diet? Because in real life it equates to you making more money.
And for your benefit as well, being healthy.
Well, true.
Like, that's pretty much it. But, you know, something weird, I listen to your story, and at the end of the day, for you, it's probably was a good vibes for you to say, you know something? I don't know. Because besides that
And
energy, they
it's
probably
not
get some
really
other
even
energy
that
too, you know?
It's that I had a goal
Yeah.
that I was working on,
Yeah.
and even though, as I said, the club was pushing the money,
Mm-hmm.
I needed to stay corporate to achieve it.
Understood.
So question,
So,
how has it been though, like initially when you transition, because you pretty much transition from fast money nightly to now you're on a set salary. So I'm sure that you had to kind of change your lifestyle and
yes. And for the first few months, I was depressed. I cried. It's like I shut people out and stuff. I didn't want to talk about it, but just want to go through it. And coming out some must pass. You
Right.
understand? And then I had to be thinking about, alright then, everything that I used to do while I was getting this money, I have to go dial it back and I have to go change up and I have to go Lego that. And then I have to gradually just put myself in the frame of mind and say, hey, you have to go make this shit work because you chose it. So yeah, that's what I had to do. And it was rough.
do you I mean looking back at it now, do you regret it though?
No, and to be honest, I don't really miss. I miss dancing, but I don't miss the club.
Okay,
Like,
but
I don't miss the whole club scene to work in it.
Mhm.
I'll still go to the club and stuff, but I don't really miss the lifestyle.
you don't miss the lifestyle.
No.
And actually,
think
I don't know if
I'm
anybody else told you, I am actually fucking proud of you. And let me tell you why I am so proud of you, because I've seen so many women go into this lifestyle and they have no idea how they're going to get out. And so they are in it for 15,
Bruh.
20 years till it's all them know. Them don't know nothing else. They've never thought about doing anything else. And a lot of them, when they are making this quick money and this fast money, they don't seek out people to say, yo, all right, man, I make this money now. How can I invest this? so that 5 years down the road, I can be like, you know what? To hell with this, I can move on with my life. Because you have to remember, say, you know, if you start at 19, you know, when you are now 25, 26, probably had a child now, have a man, you have a next girl that come up at 19 and she hotter than you and she nicer than you and she fresher than you.
And she more hungrier too.
And she hungrier too.
She hungrier too.
You understand? So a lot of the time, you have to, I think a lot of the dancers, they need to start invest the money. Because a lot of them come out of it and they have nothing to show.
Nothing
in
at all.
reality.
It's very time consuming also. So sometimes I might say, hey, I go back to school. But then when you look on the hours, you go up 9, 10 o'clock. You don't leave sometime till 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And then you sleep back until like 2, 3, or you have kids, you carry kids to school, they come in, you sleep, you carry on your daily life, then you have to get up and go again. So even if you say you're going to school, or for me, it was work, I leave club, I get early leave, I leave like 3:30, go home, get up back 6 o'clock, go to work for 7, leave again 5, go home, reach club 9 o'clock. That was it. That was a constant rotation. I was drained.
Yeah, because you're gonna burn out. That's crazy.
I was drained, and I think that's because my body was used to that momentum. That was also what helped with the fall, the depression, everything in one. So I had to just sit.
No, you have to just go through it.
I have to just go through it.
So, Marlon, I have something for asking now.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people don't know this, right? When you guys are getting ready to perform and you're getting ready to hit the stage, now have to do something that is called tie off.
Yeah, beef up and tie off.
What is it? Explain it to us, please.
So, as a male black entertainer, you can't go out there with no puppy. Meaning you can't go out there with the thing soft. You have to step out and reveal the package, show the woman them say, you know, print out in your pants.
Right.
So after that, you have two processes you can do. You can use a penis pump, or you can just get yourself ready with your hands.
Right.
I prefer getting myself ready.
Right.
Once you get yourself ready, you put on a cock ring. Once you put on a cock ring, I use a thing what them call knee-high stacking. It's not a good experience, but it really hurt. So you put it on at the base of the penis, you lock off the blood supply so it stays erect right through. I can hold mine for probably 2 hours. The other guys them probably half an hour. Because I've been doing it.
Right.
It's not something safe either. It's not something safe.
You
So
never change color?
no. Not yet. It's good to go. But it's not something safe.
What?
But that keeps the erection and show you through, you know?
Right.
The length of you and everything once you're erect.
So, also, what you probably need to explain to the women is why is it that you guys don't like when they squeeze?
Ooh, that shit hurt. I don't even want to touch it though because you're dirty to you. I touch it with money and everything. Besides the germs factor, you're holding on to something that's been locked off from the base. And that hurt more than anything else. Make me see if it's real. It's real. It's real. Don't touch it. So, yeah, please, if the entertainer relieve or reveal himself, just go easy, man. Nobody grab it up. Don't drag it either. It's attached to the person. It's alright.
Listen, I remember. I think it was. It was a Rasta? What the Rasta
Storm.
name? Storm.
Yeah.
I think it was Storm at a show.
Yeah.
And it's like the girl hold it and squeeze it. And when she squeeze it, you know, me see man that person.
Yeah, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Yo.
And then at the back, he was in tears.
Yo, the man
Yeah,
when
man,
she
man,
hold
man,
it and
man.
squeeze, it's like the man hold
And-
life just left in
and
body. The man
bro.
just go down on him knee in a slow motion. And I was like, what?
They said
the
if you must
hell?
love the man, they will be more calm, them tip on them, them burn out drink, them have attack on the woman them are the show them, man. And then no matter what level of woman it is, the most corporate and you know what I mean, conservative individual, are them are the beasts. And when
Yeah.
them all empire, you know. Can't understand. So hence the reason why for the show them there are 4 hours versus an all night thing.
Right.
You understand what I say, bro?
No man.
No, what can man just do,
Yo,
man?
but there with them, I see them I do this tie off thing. I'm like, fuck no, hell no, hell no.
Yeah,
I
man,
see man,
things we go
I see
through.
man tie off and them something there, and in like 5 minutes, I'm like, no, no.
It's no
Me
joke,
no,
man.
me no.
It's no joke.
What was your craziest experience while dancing?
You're traumatized.
A good one.
My craziest experience. I can't think of none right now.
Our most memorable. What is something what like?
I would say the most memorable experiences, this one, is when you have people who love you genuinely and they just come to just vibe with you.
About
and
convo.
spend their money, yeah, and they just have convo. And it's like they don't want nobody else around them because they say, hey, them just come for big and them just want to have a convo. And they come back repeatedly because of that.
Because
like
I have a
therapist.
lot of people who do that just to come.
It's like a therapist.
Come on, he's a therapist, man. You're a therapist as well too.
Yeah, me still don't listen to your problems.
It's funny,
you know.
It's funny, you know, it's like the other night, me just said to somebody, I say, yo, a lot of times people wonder why enough man always in a strip club or in a bar or in a whatever. And some of the time is because you don't even know the problem why you have at home. And so you go for release a little bit and just relax and all of that before you go to the problem that you might have at home. And some of them just addicted to it, but some of the time is like a coping mechanism for life.
Yeah, sometimes you just want somebody to talk to. And then you might be surprised the simplest people have the most money to give you.
Facts.
That is true.
So I've experienced that a lot.
Yeah, man, facts, man.
That is true.
Them just, like, I like that. I like when them just come and then somebody come and say, Nas, your customer there, I just put myself together and go out there. I don't even have to dance. You just sit down, drink with them, vibe with them. Even if them carry them whole crew, and as long as you're good, you're good. And then them just have them time and gone.
How about you, Marlon? Marlon, I want your wildest moment. I don't want no memorable and nothing about.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's the most money I made. I'm gonna be real with you. It's that simple. I can't forget I went to visit my mom in New York. And my brother and them had a show in Brooklyn. It was called Russian Woman Night. They needed a black dancer amongst all white dancers. Mind you, I was probably in the field about probably a year into it. So I make sure I build a Jamaican costume. Sick. And when I went to that event, the individuals who hired me when I show up, them said look at everything, the man and put my last, that's the number one, out of 10 white dancers. I'm say, alright. So I'm there on the back of one, be back and everything. Me hear them come and say, there's no more singles on the floor. I like them. I say, really? Okay. I'm not stressed out. I just kick back and relax. Brother, I make sure I'm set, because I know that them European people love Jamaican music. Correct. You know what I mean? And bro, when I went out there to Sean Park, we be blazing, not concerning, and all our vibes and crush it and then moving at some slow down. Lynn, you know my energy, we're going to one zone.
Right.
Bro, it's pure 5, 20s, 50s. That night, I made 5,000 US dollar, brother. 5,000 US. When me done, the brother who hired me no want to pay me. And then I tell me, say, me have to give them money. I say, you're mad, man.
So he change it now and he want a percentage of your tips.
Yeah, man, I look at him and say, brother, that's all right, man, I'm good, man. Because them taking all the singles now, believe them that make nothing and put me last.
Right.
Not knowing I'm a black dude.
When
I pull out, the whole place goes down. So as soon as I am come on, we just see, look like, so it was like a Coliseum kind of vibe. See, in the middle of the floor, and the women are up, looking down on it. And then just make it rain from above and above, run, come down. There's steps for them to come down, like around 4 different steps, and then there's run coming in. And at the end, everybody on the floor, I'm like, I'm laying on the floor in money, and then woman just like,
Sure.
and the performance only 15 minutes.
5 grand for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, brother.
Yo, you know, so I start
again,
I just tell you, I start the gym from out there.
So another thing, right? I heard that you were saying that a lot of persons don't have any like further goals afterwards. Right. So with my guys, then what I try to do my best is, because you know my energy, brother, I'm a positive person. Try to enlighten them. Right. My thing is for the man them to do them thing. Yeah, so get known, get established, and go foreign. Because once you go foreign, I have a bunch of dancers over there. So once you get there, you're booked for shows right through. Prime examples are the ones who are there now. Jeff, Swagger, Penetration, Zodiac, brother, the whole when our chat group, everybody busy right through, brother.
Yo, you see Jeff recently, bro?
I know, bro.
Jeff look like a beast.
Bro, he's on tour.
I know.
And keep in mind now, this is how it's sweet over there, sir. For each private show, it ranges from $400 US to 1,000 based on who you are, right? The private show is only half an hour. If you're a very good dancer, from Thursday to Saturday, brother, you have 3 shows per night. You may say what I'm
Yeah.
not including tips. So with that mindset, when I got my guys, them, you remember how my team, my original team,
Yeah.
they're men. You understand me?
Yeah.
And when them man goes on transition over there, the man have to go look my regular job. Them far right in a Philly, Virginia, Colorado, wherever it is, I've already established different entities who will come and go eat them.
Because you ain't gonna heat up. Exactly. It's all
Easy.
married people, so
So the
basically it's a
networking
link.
is vital. So my thing, and I don't want, and some of the female people, them look at it like this too. Organize a thing where you know, say, when we can come together and do like bridal showers and stuff like that, because that's where the real money is. The shows them for me wasn't for money, no brother. It was for promotional purpose.
Right.
And then right now this time at the hotels them we're in, we do majority of the bridal showers then.
But also, I think a big difference with the men and the women is you see when the men will come together and say, yo, we will do this as a group, and the woman them so segregated and every brother, we do fetish Thursdays over the club, and Marlon every night is a headache because you have this girl wanna chat to this girl, and this girl now go work with this girl, and this girl have this to say about this girl. Almost every single Thursday night, I'll be
Oh bro, you couldn't even get so far but
and I'm like, the fuck, like, why you can't just look upon this as a business? You know, come here to make money.
Headache to have to deal with that every night when they try to organize them.
Yo, Marlon, like the woman them
instruction.
is so much bad blood between
You
them.
see, in the female aspect of dancing world, you have to be very strong. If you don't stand up on your 2 foot, them will bully you, them will hurt you, them will take advantage of you, them will do you the worst.
mental manipulation, yeah?
Them will do you the
Yo,
no, me I tell you, them
me I
will
tell
do
you,
the
Marlon, me
worst.
see,
You have
yo,
to be strong.
me see it. Some of the time, I mean, to be honest, you had one girl where she come and she did do her thing and she make her money and she was an entertainer. She like, yo, oh, no want live shows? Me go do the show them.
Yeah.
The other girl them want say, yo, them now do no show. When them see how much money she make, them now get bad mind. So them have the, yo,
But
some
you're
girl
not
at
doing
this,
it.
some girl at that. And I'm like, yo, you're not doing it, so shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
you're not doing it. So why you not
You
doing
feel me?
it?
I'm like, yo, if you're not doing it, shut the fuck up. Nobody's forcing you to do it. She's doing it and she's making her money. Why you have a problem? She not use your mouth, she not use your vagina, she not use your body. What is your problem?
Yeah, that's why they don't
You,
grow.
you understand?
They don't grow, yeah.
And it did reach a point where basically when she not dancing, she would just lock up in the VIP room and she go sit down somewhere by herself and all. And she like, and it reach a point where I have to go around there and I'm like, Ewa, you see whoever is against this and whoever complain when show a go on, them a chat. I say all of them can leave. I say
Yeah,
leave all of
facts
them.
though.
Or tell them that them not for work, not Thursday night. Them can work every other night. On Thursday, we do live shows.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with it, don't fucking come. But then them want to come because Thursday is the livest night where the
Yes.
most money come in.
I've been there on a Thursday.
So how the
Yeah,
fuck
man.
are you bashing it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are
It's
you
a
bashing
mindset,
it?
It's a mindset.
But then, after the years of being doing the same thing over and over, not getting a different, you can see that if you move by yourself, you're not making no results. It not, brother, you know, hard it is for me if you construct a team. You know, out of the hero shop, when I say, I need some set of girls to come and do an event. I say, honestly, there's no one I can think of.
To do a set of girls?
I need a set of girls, about say 5 girls, quality girls. When I go working in the body room, when I go there, go out no foolishness.
Marlon, you know that I kind of can.
We going to talk.
So you see,
We
you
need to
know,
talk.
you see, you
Say less.
shit like that.
Say less, bro.
You can call me.
Say less. Say less.
You want 10%? You get me?
No, but seriously, I guess people need to be trained.
Brother, they do, and
It's like a company.
It's not even semi
It's
trained.
orientation,
It's not
train.
only the train, bro. I think it's something in our society overall. I think it's sad for say, but in a sense, it's a Jamaican thing. Because even when me I do ties and thing, you have people that came in after me. Well, me will look upon them and say, here no, you do this wrong. Here no, whatever. Oh, yo, them ties are old. You want me? I can literally get the shit for you. I'm still going to charge you money for it because me I do
But
everything.
it's a better price.
But you're still getting it at a better price than you buy it off Amazon.
Yeah.
And enough of the time, the people them who are coming, them are report my page. And I'm like,
We're
bro,
going through that for
for
a
a
while.
while. That is why, brother, that is why after a while I was like, yo, at one point, I got
Are
through
you
at
serious,
least,
bro?
I got through at least 50 Instagram page. I remember one year them shut down my page the week before Christmas. All of my order them, all of my everything gone the week before. And I was like, at that point, it's like, this was something that I enjoyed so much and I loved so much. I was just, that year there, but it make the start, I say, yo, fuck this. I say, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. The same people them are in the same industry. I try to come up. Was the one them I give me the hardest fight. That year there was the year I was just like, yo, fuck this. I'm done. Because that year there, I think basically my projection, that would have been probably my most successful year.
Wow.
So for the Christmas, my place one rotted order. And the ship them reach and delivery start go out and everything. Boom, page lockdown. All me I try get it back, can't get it back. This, that, and then like when my talk like, oh, your page has been reported this amount of times, and I'm like, but what up on my page?
There were some people different in a brother.
Easy me and it's
But that's
just,
just life in a brother.
yeah.
You make a pivot though. You don't give up, you pivot.
No, I
Yeah,
mean,
man,
what you
pivot,
do,
man.
you just have to move on.
Yeah man, you mad?
What's the most amount of money you make in one night?
$200.
$200,000 in one night.
I can see that man.
I can see it. I'm see.
No, but at least
Probably
I
had
know
two
how I
niggas.
used to put myself
Probably
together.
had two niggas that come
I
and
used
say, yo. Yeah
to
man,
climb
I can
and
see
then
that man.
some they twirl and drop on some they so even though me used to go out with my liquor self, especially when I drink, I go out with myself up in the room.
Like a box in the head, like a
Yes.
So now 200 grand in a night, you know. You can twirl. Huh? I know what you say, you can twirl too. So right now, for somebody that's going, you have a young person that is going into dancing, what would be, what advice would I give them?
Make sure you have your own image. Stand out, put yourself together at all times because sometimes people just want to know, say you smell good and you look really appealing and they'll approach and they'll talk to you and they'll set. Try to grow where the stage is concerned. So don't just go every night and you just make two walk and you shake and say, alright, that's it. You know, try watch look up video and stuff because nobody taught me how to hold out. I YouTube everything.
Mad.
So
Mad.
I YouTube everything. So watch some YouTubers. Alright, tonight I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. And then you know you're surprised how far you can reach where your performance. Because some people literally love the story they just climb up.
I love to see that shit.
Literally just say they love climb up. So you
Marlon, nothing to me like if I go in a strip club and see a girl that work the pole.
Bro, two of my favorite dancers to date is Machiavelli and the mad girl, what's her name again?
Which one? Drugs is
Those are my
drugs,
Bro.
Bro, I go Miami and go KOD go see
Bro.
drugs, bro. You see me?
But you know, so she emulate Machiavelli though. Straight. I don't know if you remember that.
Strawberry did bad too.
Yes.
Strawberry,
Yes.
Strawberry did bad too.
Yes.
But even me look upon it and I say, if I was a dancer and this hour, me I make money off or whatever, I would have to have a pool in my house.
Makes sense. You practice every day.
Cause you're not a dancer, but you have a pool. No. You see me? Like, would I have to have a pool because if this a woman, that's what I say. Like, it's like them afraid to invest in themselves.
I do. I pay like 40 something for my pool at the time.
I know, so
And I
you
love
did put in
my
a
pool.
pool.
Yeah, I do.
So,
Then because I would work and stuff, I was too tired.
so you still use the
So-
pool? No?
I have it. My ceiling can't accommodate it, but I do have it.
Oh, come on, know you have man and them tonight. If I did me, like, sometimes you have to go back out the
Oh, you
pool,
mean?
bro. You get what I'm
I
saying?
need a show.
Yeah,
Let me get the $1,000 bills for you.
Yeah, like what you saying?
Yeah, we need a show, man.
When month come and if we decide and say your area, this amount of money you forget, I saw you get my money every month and me like, yo, bring out the pool.
Kinda sound bad.
Marlon, what about you? A young guy I try come up.
The reality of it, the first thing is that again you're a man before anything else. Your profession doesn't define who you are. That is number one. So don't get lost in the process of all of these women going crazy and carrying on. And also remember that there's a time frame on it. Point blank, like I'd say, the average time frame, the average person who decides, oh, I do dancing for, should be like a nice 5 to 6 years, where you're lock in and you just dedicate yourself to your craft and you grind and stack your bread and look for something to venture off into. As it relates to me, anybody who merge with me, how far more I go? More I leave Jamaica, go far because I don't have everything set up in place.
Right.
That is it.
Right.
Visa, structure your thing, get your bank account, have money flowing to your bank account. So when you go to the visa place, and not turn on because inactivity in your bank account. I'll teach individual what to do, but at the end of the day, be professional.
That's
right through. Do not sleep with the woman them. Do not. Brother, if you have one woman, whatever. Mystery breeds, how would you say, want and needs, and them just yearn for that. But when somebody knows that you're that person who just for everybody, nobody no one come say, brother.
And the worst part is, I feel like say, enough of them, on a flop on some of the woman them too.
Hey, what are you talking about? What is going on here? What is going on here?
Make it even worse.
Why would they do this? How can you be a stripper and flap on a woman? What is going on? How old is that, brother? They might disrespect the king.
Listen up, but I mean, it happens to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go.
Linden.
But
Linden.
with me, I figure
my brother.
correctly. I can't have that.
Let me tell you.
Me can't have that.
So here's the energy, what people don't get. If there's no chemistry, do not venture.
No. If your mind not tell you no, any little thing will off,
if
no,
there's
do it.
no chemistry, don't venture. If I can't look at you, kiss you, and my whole entire being just react to you, I'm not go there.
Brother.
If you know me, talk to you. When you see me move, I'm going to move with one woman.
Yeah.
When you see me move, I'm going to move.
Militant, sir.
One. And my partner know everything we do because she's part of my business as well. Anybody I deal with, them know everything we do because I'm helping with the business too. So they're not telling me fear, I say, boy, that boy, you're talking about. I say, no, primarily I'm a homebody, I'm a businessman, I'm all researching what's next to do.
True.
That is my thing.
As you talk about that, now you have another venture where you're in and out.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Like,
yes, man. Equipment. I'm into equipment rental. So what I do, I rent backhoe excavators and dump trucks, and that's one of the greatest things I've ever done.
So how is it going?
Very, very good.
The thing is, I go on your Instagram and I see like your pictures and stuff, and you actually look like you're happy, like you actually enjoy what you're doing.
I'm learning a lot because there's a lot to deal with.
Right.
Like man, I teeth your parts, the man teeth your gas oil and bust up your hydraulic hose and them kind of, man, I want to pay you. I learn them aspect there. But overall, when I look at the trajectory as it relates to the return on investment, it's a beautiful thing, bro. And before I ventured, I made sure I did my research.
You did your research, right.
And I ensure that I merge with individuals before I even spend $1 on equipment. And make sure so I have a job, when my equipment land, we have worked for at least a good year. You can't just go venture without knowing.
Right.
Because remember, everything's a monopoly now, so I'm only get a job to people who them know I'm familiar with. That's how Jamaica operating now.
Right.
But the thing where I beat them with me, my equipment is more newer. And a lot of these equipment are old, so they broke them fast. And mind you, these are hourly rates. So if your machine is incompetent, I'm right there waiting.
Understood. What was your worst experience?
In the car?
Yeah.
I don't really remember the experience somewhere. I don't know to tell you the honest.
Oh, you don't remember your worst? Like,
she can't block them, man. She can't block them. Them too traumatizing.
What about you, Mother? What was like something happened that you were just like, yo?
Wow. And I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. It wasn't, because you don't know, even though I'll dance, I'm always overseeing the whole entire venue to make sure everything is on point. One of my dancers brought a young lady on stage. And never do the act properly. And in drop her, she got injured, real bad. I had to deal with the hospital bill, so she don't sue. That bill run me at least $500,000.
Wow.
So whatever profit I was supposed to make from any show, so no benefit. So I know say you want the juicy story them, but we come up on the business side of it, you go, I'm sorry, you're going to get the business aspect. So that's one of the next thing. The man never practice them, move them, understand, even the females them too. When they bring a guy up and say, be mindful, because you can block a man pelvic by dropping on him too hard. You can block him toe. You have the ladies do a thing with them The American ladies them do it to them, put them foot on the guy's shoulder and pull him face in them thing. A guy dislocate a guy's shoulder, a girl dislocate a brother's shoulder with that.
But not only that, if she use my nose I go broke. Can't tell me my nose first.
So those liabilities are vital. So hence the reason why, and I'll say it right now, all of my tickets have disclaimers on the back of them.
Oh.
All of my tickets. So when you buy a ticket, if you don't read it, you have a problem that. But if something happened to you and you want to sue me, the ticket is there to show that.
So question, like if you're in the club and you're working and you get injured, do they usually cover it or assist you in any kind of way or anything with it? Remember, we don't know which club. We don't know which club.
No.
We're not calling the club name. I don't want that kind of trouble in my life.
It's just a generalization.
It's just a generalized
No.
statement. So the club that you were working at, you were under contract. Yes or no? I mean, also some of the clubs, like even now, a new club open at Trillon and them try to put people under contract or so. And when I get involved, I was just going to ask you like,
it makes sense though.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
What I was going to ask, what I was trying to lead up to.
They should pay people in taxes if they're doing that.
Exactly. That is what I was getting to. Is that if
Can of worms.
hold on. No, listen up. Hold on. All right. What I did want to know is like in the contract. Is it a case? Because I remember one time I wanted somebody to do a music video, and they were like they can't because of the contract with the club.
Wow. What music video do the club? Okay.
Can of worms. Can of worms.
You understand? And I honestly.
You remember when I reached out to you one time for doing a specific video shoot, and at a specific place, and I informed you that I was fined for doing that video shoot at that specific place.
Not only that, I remember I wanted.
And I couldn't go to work unless I paid the fine.
And so I get fined for like being late or late on the stage and tell me some of that is what me I try to ask. You don't want to know like what are the things that you
fine
get?
for not putting yourself together properly, which is that reasonable. Fine for coming in late. You are fined for not coming out of the dressing room when you're supposed to. You know, basic house rules that.
How do you say
if
it's
I'm
like
not
a
going on the
ridiculous?
stage when you're supposed to. What is ridiculous?
Yeah.
I don't think it's ridiculous because rules are
Rules
there
are
for
rules
a
and it's
reason.
but them rule the way you just state like any business place have rules.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the video one was definitely ridiculous, you know, but
So in the contract was that you can't go in any music video, you can't do any kind of promo in terms of like photo shoots, video shoots, anything like that. Like because I would look at that as personal development and personal promotion.
I don't actually remember signing up a contract. It's like a verbal contract.
Verbal agreement in a sense.
A verbal agreement in a sense. So they are solely responsible for all your entertaining.
Verbally, you agree to that?
Well, me did want the money and me did want to live, so me work.
That is like modern day slavery as they put
I
us.
don't remember signing
I mean,
a contract.
but it's like she blew my mind a while ago.
Yeah,
but I knew about it because I remember that I think I wanted her for Aishana video or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm a link her and she was like, yeah man, and then like she come out, Linda, I can't do it. I can't. And I'm like, the fuck, what do you mean? Like this is good money because the money that they were offering at the time was way higher than what you would usually get.
I couldn't do it because of that, you know. But you see, if you had come to them, then they would have given you the go ahead.
Oh wow.
No, but
Because that's how I got the fine. They didn't know about the video show that I was doing, and I went and did it, and I got the fine for it.
oh, so I would basically have to get permission from them.
Yeah.
So they're your manager then?
Yes.
They're your booking agent then?
Yes.
Okay. Verbally?
I don't remember signing the paper, sir.
So that is Crazy. What is one thing that you don't want people to take away from this conversation? Like in terms of, because I know that you will have people who will see and be like, especially when you're dancing, and they would kind of look down on you because of the profession.
If you want to look down on me because of me dancing, that is a you issue, it's not a me issue. Because at the end of the day, 1, I'm performing, 2, I'm enjoying the hell out of it, 3, I'm getting money, it's paying my bills, it's buying my groceries, and I don't answer to anyone. So you have to go
Except
in the
the
frame
club.
of mind.
Except the club. Like, put that part in. You answer them. Somebody.
Except the club, bro. Yeah, man.
Marlon, for you, how you deal with it? 'Cause this is a problem me have.
Yeah.
A man will literally come. Them man I feel like some of them man are the biggest haters
Talk to me.
in the world.
Yeah.
So a man will look and see you with a girl, and when them see you with the girl, the first thing come out is it must have fucked that. The second thing is if they know the girl, they will go behind your back for try and what you are doing with it or whatever. Or some of the time they will see you with a certain type of woman and they'll be like, like what you are doing with him? You don't know say this him do or whatever. Like, I know you must get them things because I get that shit so
Put like
fucking
as simple as this. My daughter mother at the time we were together, she's into corporate. And she's a project manager. And she got hard, she's well known in corporate and stuff like that. And the amount of bash she get for years that she did with me as her child's father. But she's like, yo, I'm gonna take care of me, I'm take care of Pitney. He's primarily a homebody, he's in church on a Sunday with me. He cooks dinner, he cleans the house with me. So what people see out, what my partner knows about me is who I am on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
What I project
see,
when it comes to business, that isn't who I ever say.
but it's also just like I tell people like, when I feel like when you know me from social
Yeah.
media, if you actually sit down and speak with me or spend a day with me, you'll be so surprised.
Bro, it's a whole different ballgame.
You understand? It's a whole different person
It's a whole different
that you're dealing with.
So for me, it's how the individual I'm dealing with understands me internally to know say them good. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm one of the most faithful man. It kind of sounds crazy, but I am because I'm not have time for deal with a bag of different energy.
Honestly,
I'm
I
about my money, bro.
wish I could say the same, but
this,
it's my weakness.
it's fine.
It's my weakness.
But my energy, my partner, know if I do cheat, is somebody that on a level when she look on and say, okay, I understand why.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And not just physically either.
But it's funny because like you, I think that we didn't always like, as much as me know you are bridging, like, me never come in your life, your personal shit like that. It's always on a business aspect or a bridging aspect. But I was like, I feel like man, I would have more in an open relationship kind of vibe.
No, I wouldn't be. You know why? I'm big on sharing my energy.
Right.
It's not for everybody.
Right.
And because of that reason, when I do connect with that individual and we're lucky in, my shit is normally long term, like 5 years, 6 years, them kind of energy there. It really is. So the connection that we'll have, I like those stuff with that one person where I travel go so we're gonna do this. And when you see me, you see a king and you see a queen.
Right.
So no girl is supposed to feel like them can look at my queen and go at them nonsense. The minute you do that, me get a girl to beat you.
No, first of all, they say how you set it in, there shall be no running up on anyone.
Yeah, but
you're gonna stay in your corner.
No, but on a serious note, like at the end of the day, whoever I'm dealing with, I wouldn't deal with you if I never rate you and respect you. That's number one.
Right.
And to have you about the place and show your face with me and
And
people
all of that,
see it.
right.
Because brother, outrightly, yeah, I dance, but other persons know me corporate wise, they know I'm a businessman. And I'm respected as that. So even though a man may whisper to somebody, so more along the lines, it wouldn't be to my partner, people I whisper to, it would be to my business partners there.
Yeah, it will go to somebody.
Like, you know, so the brother own a business company, you know, saying dance, and so what? And because they know me at my core.
But funny enough, like now, and selling toys and all of that, like that did change my life. That made me live a life I never thought was possible.
Yeah.
Like I achieved so much out of that, and even with that, I helped so many people.
Yeah.
You get what I say? And it's like no, it's not that I find it offensive, but like when you're introducing me to somebody, introduce me as Lyndon. You see, if you introduce me as a dildo man, Bro, I am so much more
You're
than
offended,
that.
of course,
You get what
man.
I say?
Yeah, man.
Because I look at myself, yo, throughout the years, I've sponsored so many schools, so many boys home, girls
Yeah,
home. Me
yeah.
give you how much money. Me do. Why is it that you choose the one thing where you feel like say is going to be a negative
Well, you
connotation?
show you put the
Because
mindset
to
though.
them it's the right
You
thing.
understand? And not for the time, the wickedest part is, them would probably try to do it as a little job, you know. But then when you saw me play it off and be like, but you're my biggest customer, so you know.
Where I say,
You get what I say?
Yeah.
And it's funny because those are the same people, that same man who will try style or whatever, no. And then the quiet is him and link you like, yo, Lyndon, you know all of them, woman, yo, we can't power, we can't.
But
this,
it
we
tells
can't.
you who he is though. So in fact, there's envy behind it. There's
True.
envy and jealousy.
true.
Because him can't do what you want to do. Bro, you went hard.
Bro.
For those who don't know this man,
Did,
years we know him. Me I talk about years when
when him have came
No one
down,
never even have
No, I talk
war.
about from Jenny days.
Yeah,
Brother.
yeah,
Lyndon.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, not Jenny though. The first time we meet you, I hear them meet you.
Yes.
When you come from some brand, some liquor you were, something you just
Jagra.
want. Jagra.
Jagra.
That's the first time
That
we
was
met.
the first time.
But then, one thing about anybody that has great work ethics, that's consistent with what they're doing, no matter what field you put them in, them are gonna shine. So whether you sell tie, or whatever else, you can't, somebody can have talent in them, but they can't work you.
That they
Also-
never ever do.
So based on that, they could fight you, they could hate on you, they could do whatever, you're good.
Tell him 2 minutes.
You understand what I mean? Them can do whatever they want for them. You're good, brother.
Right.
So at the end of the day, let your haters hate and let those who
No,
try
man,
to do what they want for them.
Brother, lucky enough, I reach a point in life where I am at peace. And I'm good because now I look on it and I say, well, if nobody now say nothing, that means I'm not relevant.
Yeah, you gotta make
I
it
ain't doing,
yourself.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
the right thing. Because when you do the right thing and people see you elevating and whatever, people are going to talk, whether you do good or bad, people are going to chat. That is,
Gotta
like,
make some noise, man.
you get what I say? So, no, I don't have, I have no regrets. None.
There's none, bro.
You get what I say? Like, I meet some fabulous people. I had a wonderful, when we did fully indulge in the lifestyle, bro, I had a
No, man, you went hard.
ball.
You went hard. You went hard business, and I don't know the personal aspect, but the business
But-
side, I know you put in work.
No, man,
Promotion, marketing,
but
out
it's the
there,
same, are the same
the
with you
parties,
because
them.
I still remember
Yeah,
which
man.
part you did start when they did just do the, and to see where it is now and to see the guys them branch out and then they are abroad and then it's like, yo.
So even though we're not doing a lot of shows, we're in the hotels, and that is where the real money is.
So, so I like the hotel, tell you, say me I got a gym. So just give it 2 months time and me I go come bust a show.
That's how
Anytime, Shayna, me I go bust a show. Me I go bust a show.
Well, hold on,
I
put
want
it
to
in.
show them.
You can't make them
2
talk,
months
we need-
time.
First
We
of
need
all,
new
they
guys
can't
know that.
dance.
Make your wine know, don't worry about it.
No, man, it's all about confidence and presence.
So, guys,
Yes,
we're going to wrap up. Marlon, thank
Yo,
you so much
it
for
was a
brother
pleasure,
for
brother.
coming.
It
Yo,
was a
when I
pleasure.
call Marlon, the man selling and anything for you. Just tell me when I'm where, forget
Facts.
it.
Of course, bro.
Shayna, may I have to cuss you and boy,
She's under
but you showed up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
I want to say much thanks to Incognito Vacation Spot. That is where we are shooting from today.
It's very nice.
They have really nice rooms. You can book them on Airbnb. They are on Instagram. Look for Incognito. Incognito what? Vacation. Incognito Vacation Stay. They are on Instagram. They also have a really nice games night every Thursday where they play bingo, FIFA set up down there, domino set up down there.
Pass you,
Them-
man.
bro,
Say less.
I came last Thursday and I was surprised. They have a bar, they have a lounge, they cook food, everything. Incognito, thank you guys so much for having us here. And to the wonderful team, respect for another great episode.
We go for
And
this.
thanks to everyone that tuned in. That's it.